Well, hi everybody. This is my attempt at a Matthew Kelly two-part pot. This is a £3 ball of clay. I'm going to let it sit overnight or maybe another night and then have a look at attaching. This is still Lavaflek clay. I'm just finishing the bag and then I'm going to get over to some ES10 or white stoneware. So yeah, let's have a look at what Matthew Kelly is. He's very good at this shaping, and I've got to slow myself down a bit and think of all the stages of the technique instead of rushing. I seem to always get myself into this pickle of how fast can I go, like I want to be a production potter and I'm clearly not, so I then make mistakes because I sort of pushing the boundaries a bit too far. Okay, so let's have a that was coil wedge, that one. This again is quite a hard clay. I'm just trying different glasses. I think that's my problem. When I'm here, I'm not in focus. So my other glasses that I've been using, I'm just trying some different ones. If I'm reading, I can see looking down. And if I'm looking this distance, I look through the top of them. But the trouble is they slip down my nose. Okay. He said he was 8 inches tall. So he was 8 inches tall. I'm 6.5. So clearly that's nowhere near as high. And I'm 6.5 wide, which is about the same, I think. So he did draw up more. I don't know how close I am on this. He's 3.5 there. I'm 4. Okay, so that's okay. We can work that. Actually, before I do that. So there it is. Let's not mention anything.
Oh, will not speak. You can't have the sound. Go on.
Sound you.
What?
Oh, where am I? Huh?
I didn't think you could be recording when speaking.
Oh yeah, well there is that, isn't there? Yeah, so what he does is he takes out, he has a screwdriver, the guy that I watch. Because what he wants is he wants to push that out there and then push that in there. Okay, and then he does that.
Oh, is that the bit that's going to fit on?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it his way. And I've watched loads of ways of doing it when you join with slip, and he does it this way. He's a production potter in.
How did you know the diameter for this?
I've not done that bit yet. I'm just going to start getting the diameter right.
No, I mean, how did you measure that when
Well,
it was wet?
this is. No, yeah, I've measured it
When
now
it was
because
wet.
I'm going to put it on now. I made it yesterday. You let it
Oh.
go off for a day.
Okay, yeah.
So,
So what's important is that it fits now. It doesn't matter what size it
and
was.
when he's measuring this inside bit. So I've got to come
And
out
so
of it.
will you then put it on the pot and then turn the whole thing?
No, you can't. The bottom is done now. The bottom is pretty much.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. This, as I said, this is my.
you're not sure yet.
No, I'm not sure yet. This way makes perfect sense. I don't know. The bit I can't suss out is I think he. Okay. So clean out the inside. I should have cleaned out off the outside first. So there's a mistake, because he would have this so that it's square at the bottom, so that you're not putting a thick bit, if that makes sense. And then okay. And then the inside, I need a little something to, let's use this for now. So he would, okay, good.
It's Friday today, isn't it?
Friday today.
Oh, so that fits in there. So it is centred already.
Yeah. But if I play the whole thing, yeah. I am doing this with a grog clay as well, so that's not necessarily okay.
Oh, so it will stick. That's nice. Oh.
Oh, it's not on it very well, is it? Okay. He uses a spongier bit of sponge, if you know what I mean. No, that's the first bit he does, actually, is the top. That's right, so he wets the top. First bit he does is actually get that so that it's... I'll come back to that. And then let's put this... Oh, okay, and then you can feel that he...
Oh yeah, they leave it like that. That's great. A little edge.
No, I don't...
It's a nice coffee.
This is very non-slippy,
The clay's non-slippy.
because it's got grogged. What I mean is that the whole point of this is to actually
Does the mirror help a lot?
yeah, I'm using the mirror now.
I noticed that you're all. I think much of the time you're looking in the mirror. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh, of course, difficult to get your hand in after this.
Yeah, you are right. I've got some water in there that I need to. Oh God. Okay, that probably wasn't sensible. And what he would be doing now, what would he be doing now, Lois? He would be now getting this bit settled because that actually is very good.
Mm.
Oh. What do you think? Thinner in the neck? Is that about right?
No.
Okay.
I think the alternatives are for you to go straight up from the narrow bit and then out again, or leave it as it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
The whole point of this is experimenting, isn't it? He does a nice one where he has an edge like that,
oh yeah, that's quite nice.
which I quite like.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah. Right, yeah. Oh. Yeah. That is good. That makes such a difference.
Yeah, done very well with this. I'm very proud of myself. I wouldn't have believed. Yeah, it's brilliant. I've done exactly what I wanted to do. I could produce these. They're lovely.
Oh. Yeah.
You preferred it square?
I don't know. I think I liked it. I would have stopped there where you were a moment ago, but I would probably put a round lip on the. I don't know, a square lip on it's quite good, isn't it? It's sort of. Yeah. And a bit of where you put a bit of
Marking.
marking on the shoulder.
Well, he does marking down that section actually, which is quite nice. But that's interesting. I was watching another potter that I've got a piece of his, and he left his piece for half an hour, and he left it because he joined his with slip,
Yeah.
and he left it for half an hour to let the slip join.
Yeah.
And when he came back, his piece was oscillating, and he'd left the piece on the wheel turning because he knew there was a draft in the room.
Oh.
So even me sitting that there overnight, uncovered, you see, I've got an oscillation.
Oh.
But I
You
don't.
think that's what that's
Well,
from?
I'm just wondering. It
Oh.
maybe
What, from drying
maybe
one
when
side?
maybe when you're drying, you need a cover over it so that the whole
Thing dries.
area is drying in the same rate. I mean, I've made the mistake with those little cups. I've got, I let them dry too quickly.
It's very lightly.
And this is the one thing I realised, this potter I watch, he's doing everything with this tool, and
Is he?
he's making all his shapes with this tool. God, I'm quite astounded with myself. This isn't a glaze. This isn't a clay for doing a lot of glaze work, though. If you know what I mean, it's because it's the Lavaflek.
No. Yeah, I mean, you want to leave the clay exposed.
This will be a lot of exposed clay, and I think what I'll be doing with this is that slip trail that where I put not slip, when I put the glazes on. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked. So this is my first piece of that height. Do you want me to try it with a round thing to see what it looks like?
No, well, I don't know. I don't know whether I'd change it.
Okay. I like square because I like the way that the glaze puddle.
I think it
could be either.
Probably needs to be square. But I think it needs some mutton.
Well, I don't know if I'd do that now
Right.
because though this is drier. See, he did bits down there, and that looked lovely. It's too plain at the moment. Well, I'm gonna.
Very good.
Well, to even get the first piece, the first part of it. Oh, it's just tremendous, Lois.
Have you not made vases before, really?
Not when I follow this two part, because you're trying when you're making a pot, you do the bottom and the clay has done this and done that.
Yeah.
Then you're trying to bring it back in and come back out again, and you're everything's over wet.
Yeah.
What was great about that was the clay was
Yeah.
I was able to work the clay without worrying.
It's very strange, I find, pottery, that
Who uses a brush?
there's so many options all the time at every stage. There's so many options. I find it very strange. But
A bit of water in there, but not bad.
have
I'm
you not got
going
a
in.
stick with the sponge on the end?
Not long.
You
Not
have?
no, not that long.
Well, I can see a stick, but no. It's too.
Yeah, I've got this one.
It's not long enough. You need one.
I need one.
Do it. Get one. You need it. You can't just leave the water at the bottom.
I don't know how much water there actually physically is.
Well, you need to check.
Okay.
No. That's it. You don't need any more. That's it. Stop. That's it.
No, it isn't. This is my art. Stop it.
And leave the rough bits there. Can you see
No.
the rough bits sticking out? Ah, it's horrendous. Oh. Yeah.
Too wet, really.
No, it's great. That's really nice. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Is that it?
Do you want me to go all the way up?
No. That is better than the one.
You can't have one. You can't have 2.
Why? Yeah, that's good. Oh, Christ. That's brilliant, that.
Anthony's in the shower.
That's very nice.
Do you know what I've got to keep telling myself?
What are you
as
doing
well?
now with this? Is that time to leave it?
Can't do anything with it now.
Yeah, that's time to leave it, I think.
I'm absolutely
You know what I think?
over the moon.
What I think it does need different. The foot at the bottom is only about 5 millimetres. I don't think you can change it.
Well, I can.
No, not change it.
Well, this was me trying to follow his way of doing things.
I think it should be
I
probably
have-
something like that. That. Ah, yeah. Oh, right.
I'm
I
going to
wouldn't
go for
expect
this
you're
one.
talking about taking material off, though.
Well, I'd have to then cut it in if I took material off, because it will mean that. What was quite nice for me with this one is he does it with.
I don't think I'll change it.
He does it with a. He does it that it goes underneath, and then he goes. I'm not really mastered what he does. He has a. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it because
leave
I
it.
haven't mastered that bit.
I
but
wasn't really meaning you should change this one. I was meaning is that.
Yeah, but
another
look, if I
time-
go in a bit more,
Another time it would be no. Don't alter it. It's,
yeah, but look, that's better. If I go in a bit more and then I take that, that actually is better. There you go.
Yeah, that's better.
Better.
It is a
That's
bit-
better. It just needed more
Isn't it
definition.
amazing? These little details.